What if you could buy a piece of land for the price of a used car and get an entire second passport thrown into the deal? Not some sketchy scam or impossible dream. We're talking about real countries with real citizenship programs that most people have never heard of. Today, we're diving into 10 countries where dirt cheap land doesn't just buy you property. It buys you a completely new life, a second passport, and escape routes most people only fantasize about. These aren't your typical expensive citizenship-by-investment programs that cost millions. We're talking about places where a modest land purchase can open doors to residency and eventually full citizenship. The kind of opportunities that make you wonder why anyone would stay stuck paying rent in overpriced cities when they could own acres of land and hold multiple passports. But here's the catch that nobody talks about. Most of these opportunities won't last forever. Countries change their laws, land prices rise, and what's affordable today might be out of reach tomorrow. Let's start with a country that's so generous with land and citizenship, it almost seems too good to be true. Number 10. Paraguay, the land of endless opportunity. Paraguay might not be on most people's travel bucket lists, but it should be on every smart investor's radar. This South American gem offers some of the most affordable land prices on the planet, combined with one of the world's most straightforward paths to citizenship. Rural land in Paraguay can cost as little as $500 to $2,000 per hectare. That's roughly 2.5 acres for the price of a decent laptop. Even in more developed areas, you're looking at prices that would make landowners in other countries weep with envy. But here's where it gets interesting. Paraguay's permanent residency program is refreshingly simple. Deposit $12,000 in a local bank, show proof of a clean criminal record, and you're essentially guaranteed residency. The twist: owning property significantly strengthens your application and demonstrates genuine ties to the country. After just 3 years of permanent residency, you can apply for full Paraguayan citizenship. No language tests, no cultural integration exams, just a straightforward naturalization process that respects your time and intelligence. The lifestyle factor is where Paraguay really shines. Think vast open spaces, a growing expat community, and a government that actually wants foreign investment. The capital, Asunción, offers modern amenities while maintaining that relaxed Latin American charm that makes you forget why you were stressed about life in the first place. Would you trade your expensive city rent for acres of Paraguayan land and a second passport? The math might surprise you. But our next country takes affordability to an entirely different level. Number 9. Dominican Republic, Caribbean dreams on a budget. The Dominican Republic isn't just about beautiful beaches and resort towns. Step outside the tourist zones and you'll discover a country where property prices drop faster than a tropical temperature at sunset. Rural land in the Dominican Republic can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per acre, depending on location and development potential. Even modest homes in smaller cities come in at prices that would barely cover a security deposit in major metropolitan areas elsewhere. The residency pathway is equally attractive. Invest $50,000 in Dominican real estate and you're eligible for residency that can lead to citizenship after just 2 years. But here's the insider knowledge most people miss. You don't need to spend the full $50,000 on a single property. Strategic investors often combine smaller land purchases with business investments to meet the threshold. Dominican citizenship opens doors throughout the Caribbean and provides visa-free access to over 60 countries. Not bad for a real estate investment that costs less than many people spend on a new car. The cultural experience is pure Caribbean magic. Spanish colonial architecture, merengue music flowing from corner cafes, and a pace of life that reminds you what actually matters. Plus, you're just a few hours' flight from major US cities, making it perfect for those who want foreign residency without completely disconnecting from North America. This next country might shock you with just how cheap European land can actually be. Number 8. Turkey, where Europe meets affordability. Turkey straddles 2 continents and offers opportunities that bridge the gap between European dreams and developing world prices. Rural Turkish land is astonishingly affordable, with agricultural property available for as little as $1,000 to $3,000 per acre in many regions. But Turkey's real ace card is its citizenship-by-investment program. Invest $250,000 in Turkish real estate, and you're eligible for full Turkish citizenship in as little as 3 months. Before you dismiss that amount as too expensive, consider this. You can often meet this threshold by purchasing multiple small properties or combining land purchases with renovated homes in smaller cities. Turkish citizenship is like holding a golden ticket. It provides visa-free access to over 100 countries, including significant business opportunities throughout Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. You're not just buying land, you're buying global mobility. The lifestyle appeal is undeniable. Turkey offers everything from Mediterranean coastal towns to historic cities that have witnessed centuries of civilization. The food alone makes the investment worthwhile, but throw in affordable healthcare, rich cultural heritage, and a growing expat community, and you've got a compelling case for relocation. Yet our next country offers something even more appealing: proximity to the world's largest economy. Number 7. Mexico. Your northern neighbor's best-kept secret. Mexico's property market is a study in contrasts. Beach towns and major cities command premium prices, but venture into smaller towns and rural areas, and you'll find land prices that seem almost fictional. Rural properties can cost anywhere from $500 to $5,000 per acre, depending on location and accessibility. The residency connection is more nuanced than some countries, but equally valuable. While Mexico doesn't offer direct citizenship through real estate investment, property ownership significantly strengthens visa applications and provides a clear path toward temporary and permanent residency. Mexican permanent residency can lead to naturalization after 5 years, and the benefits extend far beyond just having a second passport. You gain access to Mexico's healthcare system, the ability to work anywhere in the country, and a strategic location that's perfect for business throughout North America and Latin America. The lifestyle upgrade is immediate and dramatic. Think colonial cities with UNESCO World Heritage status, vibrant markets filled with fresh produce, and communities where neighbors actually know each other's names. Plus, with direct flights to major US cities often costing less than domestic flights within the US, you maintain connectivity without sacrificing affordability. But if you want European citizenship, our next country offers the cheapest entry point on the continent. Number 6. Greece. European dreams at developing world prices. Greece's economic challenges have created unprecedented opportunities for smart property investors. Rural Greek land is some of the cheapest in all of Europe, with agricultural properties available for as little as $2,000 to $8,000 per acre, depending on the region. The Greek Golden Visa program requires a minimum investment of €250,000 in real estate. But here's what most people don't realize. You can often reach this threshold by purchasing multiple small properties, including rural land combined with modest homes in smaller towns. Greek residency through the Golden Visa leads to permanent residency and eventually full EU citizenship. That means access to life, work, and being able to travel freely throughout all 27 European Union countries. You're not just buying Greek property, you're buying European citizenship and all the opportunities that come with it. The lifestyle factor is pure Mediterranean magic. Ancient history surrounds you. The Mediterranean diet isn't just a trend, but a way of life. And the pace of living reminds you that happiness doesn't require constant hustle. Plus, Greece's geographic location makes it a perfect base for exploring Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Would you trade your current living situation for Greek citizenship and acres of Mediterranean land? Keep watching, because our next country might offer an even better deal. Number 5. Portugal, Western Europe's hidden bargain. Portugal consistently ranks among the world's most livable countries, but most people don't realize just how affordable property can be outside the major cities. Rural Portuguese land costs anywhere from $3,000 to $15,000 per acre, with charming homes in smaller cities available at prices that would barely cover a down payment elsewhere in Western Europe. Portugal's D7 visa and golden visa programs provide multiple pathways to residency through real estate investment. The minimum investment for a golden visa is €280,000, but strategic investors often combine rural land purchases with renovated properties in smaller cities to meet this threshold while maximizing their investment potential. Portuguese citizenship through naturalization typically takes 5 years, but the benefits are immediate. Portugal consistently ranks among the world's most peaceful countries, offers excellent healthcare, and provides EU citizenship with all its associated benefits. The cultural experience is uniquely Portuguese. Think coastal towns where time moves at the speed of ocean waves, historic cities where every building tells a story, and a wine culture that turns every meal into a small celebration. Plus, Portugal's non-habitual resident program offers significant tax advantages for new residents. This next South American country offers opportunities that most investors have never even considered. Number 4. Colombia, South America's rising star. Colombia has transformed from a country people avoided to a destination that smart investors are actively seeking. Rural Colombian land is remarkably affordable, with agricultural properties available for as little as $1,000 to $4,000 per acre, depending on location and development potential. Colombia's investor visa program allows foreign nationals to gain residency through real estate investments as low as $130,000. But here's the insider knowledge. You can often combine smaller land purchases with business investments to meet visa requirements while building a diversified portfolio. Colombian citizenship through naturalization is possible after 5 years of continuous residency, and the benefits extend far beyond just holding a second passport. Colombia's strategic location provides easy access to both North and South American markets, making it ideal for international business opportunities. The lifestyle transformation is dramatic. Think cities where spring weather lasts all year, coffee that actually tastes like coffee should, and a cost of living that makes your money stretch further than you thought possible. Plus, Colombia's growing expat community means you'll find English-speaking support networks in most major cities. But our next country offers the largest land area for your investment dollar. Number 3. Brazil, continental opportunities. Brazil's sheer size means land opportunities that exist nowhere else on Earth. Rural Brazilian land can cost as little as $500 to $3,000 per acre, with vast properties available at prices that would barely buy a parking space in major global cities. Brazil's investor residency program requires investment starting at $50,000, but real estate purchases count toward this threshold. The pathway to citizenship takes 4 years for most investors, making it one of the faster naturalization processes in South America. Brazilian citizenship provides access to Mercosur benefits, visa-free travel throughout much of South America, and increasing global mobility as Brazil's international relationships continue to expand. You're not just buying land, you're investing in one of the world's largest economies. The lifestyle appeal is continental in scope. Whether you prefer Amazon rainforest, Atlantic beaches, cosmopolitan cities, or vast agricultural plains, Brazil offers every possible environment within a single country. Plus, the cultural richness and diversity mean you'll never run out of new experiences to explore. Our next European country offers citizenship opportunities that most people assume are impossible to afford. Number 2. Montenegro, Europe's best-kept investment secret. Montenegro might be small, but its citizenship-by-investment program offers some of Europe's most accessible opportunities. Rural Montenegrin land costs between $5,000 and $20,000 per acre, making it affordable compared to Western Europe while still providing access to European opportunities. Montenegro's citizenship-by-investment program requires investments starting at €250,000 in less developed regions, but real estate investments count toward this threshold. The processing time is typically 6 to 8 months, making it one of Europe's faster citizenship programs. Montenegrin citizenship provides visa-free access to over 120 countries and puts you on a fast track toward EU membership as Montenegro continues its accession process. You're essentially buying future EU citizenship at today's developing country prices. The lifestyle factor combines Balkan charm with Mediterranean beauty. Think coastal towns along the Adriatic Sea, mountain villages that look like fairy tales, and a pace of life that prioritizes relationships over rush. Plus, Montenegro's size means you can experience diverse landscapes within a single day's drive. But our number one country offers the most surprising combination of affordability and opportunity. Number 1. Philippines. Tropical paradise with permanent opportunities. The Philippines tops our list not because of direct citizenship through land purchase, but because of the incredible value proposition for long-term residency combined with some of Asia's most affordable property prices. While foreign nationals can't directly own land in the Philippines, they can own condominiums and structures, with rural properties available through long-term lease arrangements at costs as low as $500 to $2,000 per acre equivalent. The Special Resident Retirees Visa program requires deposits starting at $10,000 for those under 50 or $20,000 for those over 50, but provides immediate permanent residency with minimal requirements. This isn't citizenship, but it's the next best thing: permanent tropical living at developing world prices. The lifestyle upgrade is immediate and dramatic. Think 7,000 islands, each offering different experiences, English as a widely spoken second language, and a cost of living that makes retirement possible at any age. Plus, the Philippines' growing economy and strategic location make it perfect for business opportunities throughout Southeast Asia. Here's what makes all these opportunities even more valuable: they won't last forever. As these countries develop and their economies grow, both land prices and citizenship requirements will inevitably become more expensive and more restrictive. The smart money is moving now, while these opportunities are still accessible to regular people rather than just ultra-wealthy investors. Countries like Portugal and Greece have already increased their investment thresholds multiple times. Turkey's program requirements continue to evolve. Paraguay's straightforward process might become more complex as more people discover it. The question isn't whether these opportunities exist. The question is whether you'll take advantage of them while they're still available. Each of these countries offers more than just cheap land and citizenship opportunities. They offer the chance to design a completely different life, with multiple passports providing options that most people never even consider. Which country caught your attention? Are you ready to trade expensive rent for land ownership and a second passport? Let us know in the comments which destination you'd choose, and don't forget to subscribe because we're constantly uncovering opportunities like these that could change your entire future. The world is full of possibilities for those willing to think beyond traditional boundaries. Your next passport might be just one property purchase away.